Saturday. Do you ever have those days where it's like, you know what? Technology is just not my friend today. But it's all right. It is all right. We're going to make do with it. I hope that you can hear me all right. We are here. We are live. Let me get that thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. Good morning to Twitch. Good morning to Tamisha. Good morning to, oh, Jackie. Hello, Grand Rising. Yes. And a happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. I love it. You know what? I tell you, sometimes it's like technology, it does you in, but that's okay. You keep going, perseverance. You just gonna keep making it happen. That's how you do it. All right. Again, that thumbs up. So I know I'm audible. I know I'm good. Cause technology, technology. Anyway, we have our intention words here, here, and we're going to go ahead and pick our intention word. So I have it right here, right here. Yesterday was indulge. You know what I indulged in yesterday? I indulged in some much needed rest yesterday. That's what I did. I don't know about you. All right. So let's see. Let's see. All right. We're going to go ahead and pick this intention word. Are you ready? Give it some love, give it some energy, and let's go ahead and ooh, this one's a whole word. All right, today's intention word, acceptance. Okay, acceptance. Sometimes you got to accept that, hey, things just may not go your way, and that's all right. We accept it and we keep going. So, acceptance. All right, if you have not started your watch, we're going to go ahead and do so. I'm going to Vanna White move that on off to the side. Are we ready? It's the first Saturday of the month. And guess what? We have our chair yoga. So, must do our chair yoga, and we're going to go ahead and get that started. Let's get ourselves nice and settled. I still didn't get that thumbs up, but I do hope that I'm audible and clear and all the things. So if I'm not, definitely let me know. All right. Happy birthday to Mike, the Mike. All right, we're good. All right, so if you got the acceptance, the intention word, I guess I am good. So let's just settle down, and we're gonna have a nice slow practice today. So ground your feet, put it on the mat, let yourself relax here. We're gonna take those cleansing breaths. So we take that inhale and the exhale out. Inhale in, that felt great to me, and exhale out. And allow your body to soften. Maybe you transition from whatever you were doing before you started this practice, or maybe just waking up. But this is that opportunity for you to get a little bit of white space in between that, for you to come to a point of stillness before you come to that point of movement. So I'm taking one more breath because that was just inviting for me. So as we start to invite some movement, I want you to start with your shoulders, bringing it up, taking it down, and up, and down. Oof, bringing it up, and taking it back and down. We're going to take that right ear, right shoulder. And if it feels good, let's take those hands to the side. And then take it up another side. And just noticing how that feels in your body. Take it back up to center. We're going to go up towards the ceiling. So gaze up towards the ceiling, or if you're outside, maybe even the sky. Let's take a nice cleansing breath here. And we're going to bring that gaze up overhead. So bring those arms up overhead, match the gaze. And on that exhale, we're going to begin to bring the hands towards the ground. So maybe you forward fold here. Let your head surrender. Maybe you have a hand on a block. Maybe you have your hands on your thighs. Just releasing your head down. Maybe shaking that head yes and no. Release the tension on the shoulders. Maybe those hands come down if you feel comfortable. Think about releasing that tension in the lower back. We're going to press into the feet, taking our right hand onto our thigh, looking towards our right shoulder or right elbow. Taking your hand back down towards the floor or the thigh. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Turn over towards that opposite side. Maybe it's your left, maybe it's your right, but just opposite from the first. And let's take it down. Just notice how it feels in that forward fold for a second time. Maybe releasing those shoulders a little bit deeper. And when you're ready, let's begin to press into the feet as we slowly curl up. I'm going to take my hands onto my thighs and begin to press into the hands as I slowly curl my body all the way back up. Just notice how that feels. I want you to take those knees nice and wide. So, taking those feet nice and wide, readjust your body in your seat. We're going to begin to move our body along the side. So, let's bring it over to the side and then up towards the front, towards the other side, into the back. And then start to make that movement nice and fluid, where we start to move our body in a circle. You got this. So this is really good for just waking up the body, getting the stomach. These are all of the things that you want to do to get your body ready, to get your body ready for you, just to keep going. Ah, it's always nice. Always nice. I'm going to make sure here that I am good to go. There we go. And we're going to pause and then we're going to go the opposite way. So continue to go the opposite way. So, whichever way you were going, we're going to go the opposite way. And remember when I said sometimes things work against you and you're like, you know what? Not today. You're not going to make it today. I'm going to succeed regardless. Technology sometimes can just do what it wants to do. And then we're going to come back to center. And I want you to bring those feet out even wider this time. So taking those knees out a little bit wider than what they were before. Maybe that means that your knees are outside of your chair. And I want you to do it to your comfort level. And this could be the stretch right here, where you start to really feel it on the inner thighs. Get comfortable. So readjust your body. Sit bones are nice and comfortable. We're going to take that right elbow, we're going to take it over onto our side. So come over down to your side. And we're going to take that arm, begin to bring it up overhead. Can we lift that arm up overhead? I'm going to even bring this up a little bit higher. So that way you can see everything. Yes, there we go. We got to make some adjustments on the fly, but that's okay. Let's gaze up towards our hand. You got this. Let's start by rotating that chest open. Imagine stacking your shoulders one on top of the other. And let's open up that shoulder to the back. Open up that hand. Maybe look back. And let's bring it around into a circle. Let's take that elbow on the other side. Ooh, you got this. Let's open it up. We're going to rotate that chest open. And maybe we start to lift that opposite hand. This is great when you're like, you know what? I've been leaning forward, I had the tech neck on a computer. I just want to open up my shoulders just a little bit. And today I said we're going to do shoulders and arms, right? So we're going to focus on that. Gaze up. Open it up wide, bringing that hand out behind you to your comfort. And then let's take it around. Oof. Come back to center. How does that feel? Can we give it a rock from side to side? Yes. All right, I want you to heel toe your feet back to center. We're going to do our seated cat-cows. Now I'm going to turn to the side so you'll see what that looks like. We're going to place our hands down towards our knees, sitting up nice and tall. We're first going to start our cow. So you know I like to do cow first. So we're going to go forward. So we're going to press that chest forward. Shoulders are going to come back. And then we're going to begin to tuck the tailbone under, round out our spine, tuck our chin to our chest. Coming into cat. Feeling that stretch along the top of the shoulder blades. And reverse again. It feels good to me. And again. And now I want you to do two at your own pace. So at your own pace, I want you to move your body and however it feels for you. So maybe you hold one a little bit longer. I want you to do whatever feels good in your body. I'm not going to cue it. I just want you to move. Giving your body what it needs. We're coming up this Thursday on Mental Health Day. And sometimes it's like, all right, I'm going to tap into that mental health awareness and make my mental health day whenever I need it. So when you're done with your cat cows, you can take it right back to center. Maybe even take one of those circles around. I'm going to come back to center. We're going to bring those arms up overhead. Maybe match the gaze. Take that gaze up towards the hands. We're going to take those arms out to a T. So stretching those arms out. I want you to widen those hands behind you like you're coming in for a huge hug. Start to bring those arms behind you, almost where you feel like those shoulder blades are going to touch. Take the arms behind you as best you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then I want you to bring it in. Slowly bring it into the center. Keep going. We're going to give ourselves a nice hug. Keep going. Bring it all the way in. All the way in as tight, as tight, as tight, as tight, as tight as you can get it. Let's swing from side to side. Yes. Then I want you to turn to your right. Hold here. And come to your left. And hold here. And come back to center. And we're going to begin to fold forward as we have this twist. Folding forward. Nice flat back, lead with the chest. So it's going to look like this. Again, that back is still going to be flat. Once you get to a place of comfort, you can tuck your chin into your chest. Press into the feet. Let's begin to come right back up. How does that feel? Let's release. Let's shake it out. Ooh, yes. Shake the arms up overhead. Shake, shake, shake. want you to interlace those fingers, take the palms up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders, so give yourself some room, create some space. Let's hinge over to the right side. Remember, this is arms and shoulders today. Gaze up towards the elbow. And take it back up. And over towards the opposite side. And take it back up. We're going to bring the palms forward and take them behind our heads. Get nice and comfortable here. We're going to go right back to that right side, so hinge over towards the right. Opening up through the chest, gaze up towards that elbow. That's going to open your chest a little bit more. You got this. And take it back up. And over to the opposite side. Gazing up. And take it back to center. This is really good when you do shoulder work, especially like arm day at the gym. This is great. Let's start to bring those elbows towards the nose. So start to bring those elbows towards the center. Bringing those elbows towards the nose. And start to tuck your chin into your chest. You're going to feel that shoulder, top of the shoulder blades. Keeping the spine nice and long. We're not collapsing the belly. Continue to bring it in. Taking one more full cycle of breath. And let's start to bring the elbows back. Open up through the chest, gaze up towards the ceiling. Let's take those shoulders, let's bring them out nice and wide. As we start to bring those elbows down towards the ground, imagine opening out those elbows, trying to get them to point towards the ground. Peeling that chest open towards the ceiling. And on that exhale, let's bring it right back in. Bring the chest in. Take the elbows together. Remembering not to collapse in the belly. And open it up. Open those shoulders. Gaze right back up towards the ceiling. Try to get those elbows to point towards the ground. Open up the chest. And let's come back in one more time. Feel the stretch along the back of the shoulder and the back of the neck. Let's come back to neutral. We're going to take our right hand down. As our left hand is behind our head, we're going to move it towards our back. So we're going to bring that hand towards our back. Point that elbow up. We're going to hold on to the side of the chair, maybe a leg. And we're going to hinge over towards that right side. Ooh, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? Maybe you come down a little bit more. Ooh, you feel it? Gaze up towards that elbow. Yes. Now this whole side body, did you feel it just get long? Do you start to feel that stretch even down towards the hip? Ooh. And we're not lifting that hip up. We're bringing that hip towards the seat. All right, let's come back to center. Ooh, release that arm down. Give it a shake. Can we do the same thing on the other side? Yes? Yes, right? Okay. All right. Yes. Let's bring that right hand. Let's give that ourselves that pat on the back. Let's bring that shoulder back. Hold on to this chair. This can be it right here. Opposite sides may vary. So you can stay just like this. Or let's start to hinge it over. Yes. Gaze up towards that elbow. I'm feeling it. Hinge over towards the side. There we go. Taking a full cycle of breath right here. And let's take it down. Oof. Shake it out. All right, we're coming back to that left arm. We're going to swing it over, all the way over our body. Let's take that opposite arm. Let's stretch it out. Let's release the arm down. Same thing on the opposite arm. We're going to stretch that arm across our body. Let's hold it and stretch it out a little bit more. Arms and shoulders. And let's take it back and let's shake it out. We're going to do a couple strength arm exercises. So I want you to take those arms to goalposts, cactus. And probably by the end of this, you're going to be like, all right, no more arms. But allowing those fingers to just get soft. Allow those fingers to get soft. That's going to allow our shoulders to settle. We're going to lift those arms straight up and come back down. Arms straight up and come back down. Straight up and down. And straight up and down. Relax here. Get nice and comfortable. Remember soft fingers. So imagine when we say stop when we're riding a bike and we bring those arms down, we're going to take both arms down. So normally you bring one arm down when you're riding a bike. We're taking both down and we're going to take it back up. Let's take it down and take it up. You may notice these arms are, again, they're going to start to burn and take it back up. Take it down and take it up. And one more like that. Let's take it down. Hold here. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. We're not up like this. Relax those shoulders. All right. Now can we almost like, it's like a robot, right? We're going to start to spread those arms out and take it back. Spread the arms out and take it back. How's the shoulders? Ooh. Spread the arms out. Take it back. Two more. Yes, two. Take it out. Oh, you got this. You got this. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Take it back. Spread it out. And take it back and relax. Roll the shoulders. Do you understand why we rolled those shoulders first this morning? Oof. Yes. And roll it back. Bring those arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers. Take the palms up towards the sky. I want you to bring that head back. Open up the front of the neck. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Take 2 cleansing breaths here. Gently come back, head to neutral. Hinge it over to the right side. Let's see how that feels again. How's our body feel? Can we gaze up towards that elbow? Oof. Take it up to center. Hinge over to the opposite side. Gaze up. Gently take it back to center. Let's bring it down. Rotate those wrists on the way down. And let's start to get comfortable within our seat. I want you to just bring those toes up. Bringing those toes up, start to relax those toes. And take them back up. And relax the toes. Take the heels up. And relax the heels. One more, take the heels up. And I want you to fully relax your feet on the ground. Release the tension in the knees. We tend to want to keep our knees together. Relax. If you have a back of the chair, just allow your body to gently get soft in the back of the chair. Placing those hands onto the thighs. Melt your shoulders. Let's take our jaw, let's give it a little rock as we unclench. Releasing the tension in the third eye. And maybe even closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just gently beginning to relax your body. And as we start to settle in, I want you to think about the mood that you're in, the things that are happening. When we think about the current state, are we fulfilled? Are we living in acceptance? Are there some things that you want to change? In order to address the opportunities, we must first acknowledge just the mere acceptance of things may not sit right. Let's start to work on how we change things. And we can only change things within ourselves. We have to accept others as they are. Sometimes we can influence, but change happens within. So I invite you to accept others as they are and influence and embrace the change for yourself. And maybe that influence will start to rub off for others to embrace change. I'm going to take a few cleansing breaths in silence. And as we begin to invite movement and awareness back into our bodies, back into the space around us, wiggling our fingers and tapping our toes. Blinking your eyes open, taking those hands to heart center. Again, this is Mental Health Week. And the first thing that we have to do is protect ourselves. And sometimes, again, that's accepting others how they are, because that can be a struggle on our mental health. So I want you to take in that acceptance for others. And I want you to embrace the change for yourself. I thank you so much for being here. I want you to thank your body for showing up for you today. I want you to thank yourself for saying, you know what? I'm going to influence that change on my body. And I'm going to do this for me. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. Until next time, namaste. All right. We worked the arms, right? Did we? You want to do another one? I definitely have more. I definitely have more. So if you want to do more, trust me, there is more. All right. There's more where that came from. All right. I see we got all the birthday shout outs. I love it. We got Zen Home and Books. Hey, girl. Hello. The books are coming. So if you're looking for some really good books, definitely follow Zen Home and Books. Brandon, good morning. Tamisha, hello. I love it. We got the replay fams. They replay in the comments because I know we got a lot of people who catch the replay. So I thank you so much for that. I get the text messages. I get all the things. So I thank you so much. I'm thinking of Bima, Belinda, hello. I'm also thinking of Jessica. So all the people, I so appreciate it. It's so nice to have people who come on live and then also who join the replay. Thank you so much. Again, Yoga with Tiana. We are here. And this is like 3 years, 4 years strong almost, right? That we've been doing this live. So I thank you for being a part of the journey. And I will see you next time. So if you're not on my email list, go to tiannachristine.com, yogawithtiana.com. It's both. It'll take you there. And definitely sign up for my newsletter. All right. Until next time, I will see ya. Peace.